Hi guys, this is Lauren. Today let us talk about the Zachman framework of information system architecture. Before we develop the framework for information system architecture, let's look at the classical architecture, specifically the deliverables or the architectural representation produced in the process of constructing a building. First is bubble chart. This is a conceptual representation illustrates the size, shape, spatial relationship, and basic intent of the final structure in gross term. It is normally a result from the initial conversation between the architect and the prospective owner. From such dialogue, the architect can depict what the owner has in mind in the form of a series bubbles. Each bubble represents a room and its gross size, shape, spatial relationship. The bubble chart will help architect establish a basic understanding with the prospective owner, which lead to the next architecture deliverables. The architecture drawings. The architecture drawings are a transcription of the owner's perceptual requirements. The drawing includes details such as horizontal sections, vertical sections, and pictures depicting the artist's design of final structure. The details level depends on the required level for the prospective owner to understand and approve the design. The purpose of these drawings is to enable the owner to relate to them and give relevant feedbacks. Once the owner agrees the design and pay the price for continuing project, the architect produces the next set of architectural deliverables. The architect's plan. The architect's plan is a translation of the owner's requirements into a product. Designer gives specification around the material composition of the final product. The plan includes 16 categories of detailed representations, such as diagrams of material relationship, bills of materials. Unlike drawings, this plan is the designer's representation of the final product. This plan is prepared to serve as basis for negotiation with a general contractor. If contractor follows the plan, it will be highly likely for owners to get the desired product as the drawings. The contractor's plan is the next deliverable. The contractor produces the contractor's plan representing the builder's perspective by redrawing the architect's plan. Such plans are prepared because complex engineering products require a phased approach. First, some site work, next, the foundation, then the first floor, and so on, until the building is completed. Also, technology and natural constraints exist. Either lack of the tool technology or the lack of process technology may prevent the contractor producing precisely what the architect has designed. Then the contractor needs to redesign a reasonable plan which can be produced while satisfying the owner's requirements. The shop plan is prepared by subcontractors and are drawings of parts or subsections. It is an out-of-context specification of the final product, because the subcontractors' representations are concerned with components of the total structure. While the drawings, architect's plan, and contractor's plan are in context, because the owner, architect, and contractor are all concerned with the entire structure. The final representation is the physical building itself. What in front of you now is the whole set of architectural representations produced during the process of constructing a building. To summarize, there are three fundamental architectural representations during the process of building complex engineering products, each for the owner, the designer, and the builder. The owner has in mind that the product will serve some purpose. The architects translate this representation into a physical product from the designer perspective. Then the builder applies technology and natural constraints to build the product from the builder's perspective. Before the three fundamental representations, a gross representation of size, shape, and scope is created to establish the bubble chart. After, the out-of-context representations could be considered for a comprehensive framework. Here comes the question. Can the process of building information system architecture also produces such set of architectural representations? If you're still watching now, congratulations, you just unlocked a bonus point. Do you know that architecture representations have different nature from each other? The level of details they have are varying within any one architecture representations. For example, the designer's representation, which is architect's plan, is not merely a succeeding increasing level of details of the owner's representation, which is the architect's plan.